I need an ambulance.
What's the problem, sir?
I think someone has been shot.
Who, sir?
My wife or my daughter or both.
Uh-huh.
See, I just got home. I was too afraid to go look. I think that Cinnamon shot my wife.
Who is Cinnamon, sir?
She's my daughter.
Uh-huh.
We can't find her anywhere.
Sir, how old is your daughter?
She's 14. Could you get someone here? Could you send someone right away, please?
You're David Brown, sir?
Yes.
5657 Orange Glass?
That's right.
Okay, sir, we have an officer there now. Go to the front door, sir. Can you see him?
Okay. All right. What do I do with the phone?
Leave it off the hook, sir.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Here, hold that. Shh, don't say anything.
David Brown?
Yeah, come in, please. My sister-in-law heard shots in the bedroom. Down there.
How long ago did it happen?
About an hour ago. I was scared, so I locked myself in my bedroom until David came home.
You stay right here.
This is a code 3. I need an ambulance.
Oh, thank God. Please, hurry. It's back there. Please. Oh, God.
You're going to come with me. Right.
Back this
Hurry, please.
Why don't you two have a seat, okay?
Oh, okay.
Sir, are you the one who called 911?
Yeah, that's right.
And your name is?
David Brown.
David Brown. All right, Mr. Brown. I'm going to have to ask you a few questions. Let's start at the beginning.
God.
How you doing, Sarge?
Just barely hanging in.
All right. Let's go. Oh, jeez. Just got a gunshot wound there, probably collapsed lungs. Let's open that airway.
Okay.
4, 5, and ventilate. 4, 5, and ventilate.
It's going to be all right. Everything is going to be all right.
I can't handle this. Blood pressure.
Mr. Brown.
Yeah.
Your wife's been shot twice in the chest. The paramedics are with her now.
Oh, God.
Will she be all right?
Well, it's critical. They don't want to move her right away.
Oh, Jesus, she's gonna be all right.
We're doing all we can, sir. Is Detective Leverett on his way?
Yeah, he's on his way, sir.
Is that my sister? Is she okay?
Oh, my God. It's bad, isn't she? Oh, God.
Is she okay?
What's going on across the lawn? Yeah. Watch your back. Damn, I'm still not getting a pulse. Watch it. Is she gonna make it? All right. He's gone.
Air 6, we got a 14-year-old girl still at large. Please assist.
This is Air 6, Roger.
She was shot about an hour and a half ago. We just lost her. So we'll get her in for an immediate autopsy, right? We got a weapon, a .38 snub-nose revolver. Got no sign of a teenage suspect. Yeah, I heard. They're getting younger, I'm getting older. I don't know.
Air 6 to patrol. We're continuing the search of Orange Flat neighborhood. Unit 21, we had about Lamson Street. Do you copy?
I have to check your hands for gunshot residue.
I told the other officer that I wasn't even here when it happened. You know, I mean, I can't even go in that room. I saw her from the hallway,
I saw her arm hanging off the edge of the bed, you know? Oof.
Mr. Brown, I'm Peter Leverett, Garden Grove Police Department. I know that this is going to be difficult for you, but we have certain procedures we have to adhere to.
Okay, I understand.
So I'm going to have to ask you some questions.
Okay. I never thought it would come to this. I knew they had problems, but...
Who's that? Who had problems?
Cinnamon is my daughter from a previous marriage. Okay, I wanted her to come and live with us, but her and Linda were like fire and ice.
So Cinnamon lives here with you?
Yeah, she moved in September. You know, just before school started.
Where did she move in from?
Her mom's. I mean, you know, her real mom's. See, things had come to a head lately, and Linda had sent her to live in the trailer out back.
Check the garage.
You got it, Sergeant. Police!
There's no sign of her.
All right, better check the neighborhood.
All right, I've got a description of the suspect. White female, 14 years old, brunette, 5 foot 2 inches, approximately 110 pounds, wearing a white nightshirt.
What made you leave the house tonight?
Linda and I, we went to bed, and we made love.
You made love?
Yeah, and that's when she told me that she wanted Cinnamon to move back to her mother's, and that really upset me, okay? I just want everybody to be a family, okay? I want everybody to get along, and so I went for a drive because I had to work everything out in my mind, okay? I just can't believe this.
Cinnamon hasn't really been herself lately.
I'm sorry, excuse me, Mick. Hey, John, come here, Mick. Yeah, why don't you let the officer take your baby for just a second? It's gonna be okay. He's great with kids. You were saying about Cinnamon?
Yeah, she's been, withdrawn. She even talked about suicide.
She talked to you about suicide?
Yeah. I told her everyone has problems when they're a teenager. Things would get better, things like that. I always talked her out of it.
I'm sorry. It's this headache.
You want me to get you an aspirin? I can have someone get you one.
No, I'm under medication. My health is not good, you know. And this whole thing is a nightmare. I mean, I still can't believe it's real.
Do you have any idea where Cinnamon might have gone?
The only place I can think is maybe her mother's. That poor kid has been shuttled around between us for her whole life.
Where does her mother live?
In Anaheim. It's Sandra Eden on Wayland Street.
Request for an officer to the home of Sandra Eden. That's E-D-E-N in Anaheim.
So then what happened?
So I was just about to go to sleep when Cinnamon came in. She had a gun, and she asked me how it worked. And she said she was worried that someone was going to break into the trailer.
Why would she ask you that? Do you know how to use a gun?
Only from TV, what I've seen on TV.
So you showed her how to use it?
Well, I showed her what I knew, but I thought she was going to use it for protection. I didn't know what she was going to do.
Let's go take a look in your room.
Okay.
Tell me about your wife.
I love that woman. I mean, I don't think I will ever love anyone like I loved her. Sorry.
You didn't go into the bedroom.
I called her name, okay, But when I didn't hear anything, I don't know, call me a coward, but I couldn't... I was too afraid of what I would find back there. Please.
I was asleep, and Cinnamon came in and shot over my bed.
You sure it was Cinnamon?
Mm-hmm. And then the baby started to cry.
Where was she?
She was in there. I was scared, so then I ran in and got her and locked us both in my room. And then I heard 2 more shots come from Linda's room.
Looks like we've got an entry hole through this tapestry. See this? Right there?
Yeah. Well, hold on, you folks.
It's all right. It's my parents. I called them. Okay. Linda's dead. Looks like Cindy shot her.
Oh, my God.
I can't believe she'd do something like this.
Well, she disappeared. We can't find her.
Poor baby. Give me baby.
It would help a lot if you could take the baby with you, because this is not a place for her to be right now.
We need to get her hands tested.
Yeah, but what about Cindy?
We'll let you know as soon as we find her.
All right. Well, listen, we'll take Amber over to our house.
How could something like this happen?
Well, I told Cinnamon to see a therapist, you know, but she would not listen to me.
Did you call us as soon as you find her? Now, we'll be waiting for you at the house.
Okay.
22, right.
Thanks,
22.
Dad.
Where would Cinnamon get a handgun?
Oh, well, I have a gun collection. Handguns, we keep...
I wish I would find Cinnamon.
That's your sister?
No, Linda's my sister. I've been living with her and David since I was 11.
And the baby is...
It's Linda's baby, Amber.
Unit 26 is at the Eden residence, and the officer is talking to Cinnamon's mother now.
I don't know how she would get there. She isn't even old enough to drive.
Just north of the LA County line.
There has to be some mistake. Cinnamon wouldn't do something like this.
Is there someplace else she might go?
I don't know. Maybe your best friend, Lisa Tanner.
Do you have an address?
I'll have to get it. There's no reason she would do this. She and Linda get along just fine. There. Does that look like a kid who would shoot someone?
When Cinnamon came in to ask you how to use the gun, did you touch it?
No. No, I didn't.
You sure now?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Excuse me. I'm sorry. Is this going to take much longer? Because, you know, I don't think I can stay in this house another minute.
Well, I think you can go if you want to. We'll lock up when we're finished.
Okay, great. Thanks. And could you make sure that nobody touches my business equipment, okay?
Sure. Let me ask you something. What is it that you do?
I retrieve data from damaged computer disks.
I'll tell my men to be very careful.
Okay.
What about the pup in the trailer? You want me to put it in the kennel with the other dogs?
Yeah, that'd be great. You know, I got that dog about a month ago for Cindy. She loved it. How could a kid like that do something like this? It just makes no sense. Doesn't make any sense at all.
I'll get the baby's things.
Yeah, better get dressed.
You know Patty and the dead girl are sisters?
No.
How am I going to raise a baby by myself?
Watch for this one. It's a real killer.
Patterson! Patterson, come here. Oh, what in the hell is going on here? Come on, girl. Come on. Come on, let me help you. Oh, boy, this girl had a big night. Cinnamon? Huh? Are you Cinnamon?
I got you, girl.
Who's this? What the heck do we have here? Dear God, please forgive me. I didn't mean to hurt her. Cinnamon, we're going to take you down to the police station. I'm going to have to arrest you. Look, we got to get her checked out fast. She took a heavy dose of something. Get a sample of these pills. Let's go.
Yes, sir.
Is my dad all right?
Watch your feet there. Real quiet now.
In the house, Linda.
Yeah, just keep quiet. Breathe real deep.
Is that Cinnamon? Is that Cinnamon? I wanted to talk to her.
She needs some medical attention. She's on some kind of drugs or something.
Oh, no. That's not possible. My girls don't use drugs. I mean, we don't even drink in this house.
Okay, listen, why don't you come to the station this afternoon? You can probably see her then, okay?
Yeah, okay. Could you just make sure that the house is locked up, please?
Yeah, absolutely. Don't worry.
Got worse things to worry about than us locking
Hey,
up.
give the guy a break. He just lost 2 in one swat.
I can't do it.
Patty, come on. You have to do it. I need time to think, okay? Come on.
Mama. Something awful happened.
Ethel, it's David. Linda's dead. She's been shot.
She's gonna be okay.
Cinnamon,
I'm listening.
Pupils sluggish.
you have the right to remain silent. If you give up the right to remain silent, anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law.
Pulse normal, reflexes are good, blood pressure on the low side. She's gonna be all right, but a doctor had better see her.
Do you know who I am?
Mm-hmm.
I'm a police officer.
Mm-hmm.
You know why you're here?
I hurt Linda.
That's right, because you hurt Linda. How did you hurt Linda?
I shot her.
Cinnamon, we're going to take you over to the hospital.
Watch it. Bring her around. Hold it up a little higher. BP's 90 over 50.
Okay, Cinnamon, it's
Start
gonna be
ready,
okay.
Pupil slightly dilated.
Stay with us.
Pulse rate 70. She's holding pretty steady.
Come on, help me out. Good girl.
Careful. Pull that tube up.
Okay. Do you know how many pills you took? Uh-huh. Well, we're gonna have to pump your stomach. You know, we have to get those pills out of there.
I already threw up.
Uh-huh.
I don't like to throw up.
Well, you're damn lucky you did. Otherwise, you'd be dead.
I don't want to die.
Cinnamon, can you tell me why you took the pills?
I shot my stepmother. I shot her twice. Oh.
Okay, let's do it.
Went to Disneyland. Went to the mall with Lisa. Doesn't sound like any cold-blooded killer I've met.
Well, I'll tell you what. I've got a note, and the girl has confessed to anyone who would listen, so it's not going to take much for your office to nail this one.
You get handwriting samples from everybody in the house?
Yeah, this one's got Patty Bailey's name on it, and it's a story about a kid whose parents hate him so much he finally kills himself to make them happy.
Patty's the victim's sister.
That's right. She's been living with them for the last 6 years.
One big happy family, huh? Might as well bring it along.
Wheelchair to admitting. Wheelchair to admitting.
Why don't you get here? Okay.
Officer Layton, line 2543. Officer Layton, line 2543, please.
I'm David Brown. I'm here to see my daughter. Oh, it's just a little fast for you. That's root beer floats. She really likes root beer floats.
I gotta go, Cindy, okay? You want me to bring you something tonight? Okay, sweetheart.
Hey, how's my girl?
The great father. None of this would have happened if I kept her with
Your
me.
choice.
My choice was for you to give her the things I couldn't give her. Not this.
Please. Would you guys not fight?
Sorry, Cindy. I just want the best for you.
God, I am getting her a good lawyer, okay? I'm gonna get her out of this.
Don't make her promises you can't keep. I'll come back and see you after work, okay? You take care.
Brought your favorites, yellow roses, okay? Smell. And root beer float. Huh?
Daddy, I'm scared.
Oh, I know. Don't worry, I'm not gonna let anything happen to you. Because I just love you to death. And we're family, right? Nothing comes between family.
The police said that I'm going to jail.
No way, I'm not gonna let that happen. But you have to tell me what you told them, okay?
That she was gonna kick me out, and I shot her.
Okay. Okay, from now on, I think it'd be best for you if you just told them that you can't remember anything at all about what happened.
They won't believe me.
Cindy, listen to me. You took a lot of drugs, okay? You can't remember anything. That's all.
I want to remember it. I don't even want to think about it.
Well, then don't. Hey, come on. Here, drink your root beer float before it melts. It cost me $100.
Sergeant Fisher to physical therapy, please.
Hi, you remember me? I work for the police department, and this is Frank Carruthers. He does investigative work for the DA's office.
There are some things about your case, man, that don't make sense to me. I need to ask you some questions. I understand you shot Linda because you were mad at her. But what about Patty? Were you mad at her, too?
I don't know. It's like it's all a big blur right now. I think I better go back to my room.
Can you tell me where you got the gun to shoot Linda?
I told you, it was a blur. I can't remember any of it.
Wait a minute now. You remembered yesterday you told me you found the gun in the office drawer.
I really don't feel too good.
This is really important, Cinnamon. This can make all the difference to you. I need to know when you took the pills. Was it before or after you shot Linda?
I told you, I don't remember. It's like the whole night was blacked out.
You can't remember parts of it, or you can't remember all of it.
I don't remember anything. Can I please go back to my room?
I want you to get her out.
It's not going to be easy. She made some strong statements, some incriminating statements.
Look, I know my daughter, okay? She is a good girl, but she has never been all that stable. Now, there is no way that she knew what she was doing when she did this thing. Now, maybe, I think an insanity plea is the way to go.
Possible.
Okay, good. You work on that for me. Right now, I have to worry about the funeral arrangements.
I know Linda, okay? I've been married to her brother for 13 years. And there's no way Linda would kick Cinnamon out to the trailer. She always put that kid on a pedestal.
Was there any kind of trouble between them?
No. That's why none of this makes any sense.
What about the rest of the family? Did everybody else get along?
Well, it was a house full of women, okay? David liked to play them off against each other.
What do you mean by that?
Look, I have to tell you, I don't like David Brown very much, and he doesn't like me.
Patty? I'm sorry about your sister.
Thanks, Donna.
Do you want to use some of my lipstick? You look so pale.
No, she doesn't need it. She's pretty enough. I have to go check on some arrangements. You're gonna be okay?
Your mother's having a very hard time.
A week ago, she had everything in front of her. Look at her now. Look at my beautiful daughter now.
I know how you feel. I'm so sorry.
I think the best thing would be for Patty to move back in with me. We can pick up her things tomorrow.
Ethel, now this is a terrible time for everyone. I know what a strain it would put on you financially. I feel like I've raised Patty, and I don't know why things can't go on the way they have been. I need all the support I can get, okay? My folks are moving in with me, too.
I don't know.
It'll be okay, Mama. I promise, Linda, if anything ever happened, I'd take care of Amber. Donna will be with me a while. Everything will be okay, Mama.
Everything will be okay, Ethel.
It's horrible. How can you stand it?
Never be able to sleep alone in my room again.
Linda's here. I can feel it.
Hey. Girls are getting yourself all worked up. Come on. We'll find a new house. We'll start a new life. Put all this behind us, okay? You really are a good friend, Donna. Now, I am going to keep this family together, but we've all got to be strong, okay?
Murder is a very serious crime. The murder of a family member has a particularly heinous ring to it. Cinnamon Brown, you will continue to be held at Juvenile Hall until your trial date. Court is adjourned.
What about the gunshot residues?
I got the tests, and both David Brown and Patty Bailey showed metal traces on the backs of their hands, and Patty's were at elevated levels.
And Cinnamon?
Nothing. But then again, she had so much foreign matter on her, they probably would have covered anything.
There's a lot of loose threads on this one, Pete.
These tests are not foolproof, and they don't necessarily mean that they handled the weapon. You don't look happy. You want me to question them again?
Yeah. See if you can get to Patty without David around.
You know, I was wondering, is there some reason that you've stayed on here with David since your sister's death?
Yeah, David is like my father. And I promised Linda I'd take care of Amber if anything ever happened. You know, David will be back soon.
I guess you and Cinnamon must have been pretty close, huh?
Hmm? We were like sisters. We even used to sleep in the same room.
That was before she moved out to the trailer.
Well, sometimes she would sleep in the trailer, and sometimes she'd sleep with me. I liked her company.
Wait a minute, whose idea was it that she move out here?
It was hers. She thought it was cool having her own place. Oh, there's David right now.
Yeah, but that night she was going to sleep in the trailer, right? Because that was her excuse for asking you about the gun.
That's what she said.
Did you touch that gun that night?
No.
Did you handle a gun of any kind?
Nope.
Mr. Leverett, is there a problem?
Yeah. Our tests show a high level of antimony on Patty's hands the night of the murder. I'm looking for an explanation. You didn't handle the gun that night.
No.
We had planned a picnic. Okay, sometimes we go to the desert and we shoot cans and bottles and stuff. Patty had helped me load the guns in the car.
It rained, so we didn't go.
Patty, could you get me my pills, please? My family has been through a lot here, okay? It really would be best if you did this another time.
I have one question, Mr. Brown. You told me that Linda kicked Cinnamon out of the house. Patty says that's not true.
Patty is a kid. She doesn't know everything that went on. Now, I'm sorry, but this is not the best time, and my health is not good. And all this is just making it worse, so if you don't mind. Are you doing everything like I told you?
Daddy, I'm doing everything you said. I just don't understand why it's taking so long.
It's only a month. You go to trial in a month. That's not so long to wait. Then everything goes back to normal.
I want to go home now. I want to be with my friends, not these rejects in here.
Cindy, listen to me. It is my job to hold the family together, okay? It is your job to hold on in here and get through this.
Yeah, but I wanted to go to the beach on my birthday. Lisa and I had it all planned.
Honey, if you get through this, I'll buy you a house at the beach. Come on. Hey, got you a surprise. Thought I forgot, didn't you? Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Tom, can't we get a continuance?
Cinnamon's attorney's ready. They're going for not guilty by reason of insanity.
I still don't want to believe a little girl like this could do that.
We've got a multiple cop-out. Unless she changes her story, there's nothing I can do.
But I've got a lot of little pieces here that don't fit.
Well, you make them fit, and then we'll talk. Until then, I got a case to prosecute.
Come on, Tom, I need time.
I have no time. We're going to trial with what we've got. I've got no choice.
Where did you get that gun?
I found it in an office drawer.
Did you ask someone how to use that gun?
No. I shot 3 shots. One in my room with Patty and 2 with Linda. I'm here. I don't feel so good.
Your Honor, what we have here is a 14-year-old girl under duress, clearly under the influence of drugs. I don't see how statements can be considered voluntary under circumstances like these. I move that this statement be excluded.
I have to agree with you, Mr. Lockwood. The statement is excluded. Mr. Margolin, you may call your next witness.
I call Miss Sally Villa.
Where's my father?
His doctor feels that he can't handle the strain, that the stress would be too much.
Please raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God? Please be seated.
March 20th of this year, Cinnamon Brown became a patient of yours, did she not?
Yes, she was brought into the emergency room of the prison ward, and I treated her there for the next few days.
At that time, did Cinnamon indicate to you anything she had done in the previous 24 hours?
She volunteered that she had shot her stepmother twice. Half an hour later, she took about 80 pills. She said the pills had fallen on the floor and she had to pick them up.
She took the pills a half hour after she shot her stepmother.
Yes.
Thank you. No more questions.
Miss Villa, isn't it true that Cinnamon was under the influence of these very drugs that you mentioned when she told you all these things?
I talked to her 20 hours after she had ingested the pills. She had regurgitated most of them by that time and seemed quite lucid.
No further questions.
It is really important how you do today. I'm depending on you.
I know.
Do you remember what you're supposed to do?
Yes. I'm supposed to do anything I can to get her off.
Right, but don't go overboard. Just make her look a little erratic, like she was out of touch or something.
Okay.
Could you get me my pills before you go? I really hate being sick like this. Wish I could go with you.
I'll be all right.
Yeah, I know you will. You always come through for me.
On the night of the murder, Cinnamon seemed different, didn't she?
She was upset, depressed, like something was bugging her.
And had you ever noticed that she was depressed prior to the night of March 18th?
She was very moody.
Yes, but these changes of mood didn't affect her relationship with Linda prior to the night of March 18th.
Not that I'm aware of. They got along like they always did.
No further questions.
On the night of the murder, you were awakened by a gunshot?
Yes?
What, if anything, did you see at that time?
I saw, like, a silhouette close the door.
Silhouette?
Yes.
Do you know who that silhouette was?
No.
Haven't you previously stated that you saw Cinnamon Brown leave your room?
No.
You do not recall telling a police officer on the night of the murder that you saw Cinnamon Brown leave your room?
I don't recall that, no.
Miss Bailey, you say you have affection for Cinnamon and regard her as a sister.
Yes.
Are you trying to protect Cinnamon at this time?
No.
I'm not going to try to fool you on this. The prosecution is winning this one.
What about Patty? She said it wasn't me.
Yeah, and anybody can see that she's lying. First, she tells the police that it was you who came into the room. Now she wants us to believe that she doesn't know who it was. Cinnamon, I can still put you up on the stand, give you the chance to defend yourself.
How can I defend myself if I don't know what happened?
Cinnamon, this is your last chance to tell the truth.
I told you, I can't remember anything.
It is not easy to make decisions which irreversibly determine the future of people as young as the ones who enter my courtroom. But, Cinnamon Brown, it is my judgment that you knew what you were doing when you pulled the trigger and killed Linda Brown. Under the circumstances, I have no choice but to give you the maximum sentence. 27 years to life. You will be sent to the California Youth Authority. I hope you will ponder your actions and try to redeem what you have done. This court stands adjourned.
Take these and follow the officer.
Hi, I'm Marky Gonzalez. I'm your parole officer.
I thought you got one of those after you got out of prison.
Yeah, well, it's my job to make sure you're rehabilitated. You're ready to leave here when it's time.
Oh, you don't have to worry about me. My dad's got a lot of detectives working on the case, so I'll be leaving soon.
Uh-huh.
Can I call home?
Yep, 3 times a month. Collect. And while I have your attention, let me tell you what else you're gonna get. You get 2 pairs of jeans, 2 T-shirts, and 1 nightgown. Now, you can have your family send up some more sneakers when you're done with those, but they gotta be white. Absolutely no gang colors. You got me? Listen, it doesn't have to be as bad as all that. You know, you can finish school here. You can even get a job right here on the premises.
Well, I told you I'm not going to be here long enough.
Okay. You want to get your butt out of here, this is what you're going to have to do. Now, listen to me. You're going to have to make a good impression on the parole board. Now, they're going to evaluate you once a year. What they're going to want to see you do is cop to your crime.
I don't know what that means.
That means you got to take a long, hard look at what you did, and you got to feel bad about it. Now, if you do that, you'd be surprised how quickly we're going to peel back your time. You don't do that, you're going to be going through a lot of calendars inside these walls. You listening to me?
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Well, we might as well get started. I'm going to tape our conversation.
What about my father? He's not going to hear it, is he?
No. No, he won't hear it.
Are you afraid of your father?
He's very powerful to me.
Don't worry, nobody's going to hear this tape. This is strictly for the police and the DA's office.
Okay? Well, let's start from the beginning. I want you to think back 3 years and tell us everything you remember.
Well, I pushed the truth out so far, I started believing it myself.
Believing what?
The stories that my father told me to tell.
All right, just take your time.
Patty overheard Linda on the phone plotting to kill my father. And they said that something had to be done so Daddy wouldn't die.
Why would Linda want to kill your father?
I don't know. They said she wanted his money or business or something.
Did you believe that?
I didn't want to. I loved Linda. But Patty goes, "You don't know Linda. She's my sister. I know her. She's capable of it." I was supposed to be the one to do it because I'd get less time on account of my age. And my father kept saying, "If you love me, you'll do it."
What about the night of the murder?
My grandpa and grandma were over, and then they went home. I didn't think that nothing was going to happen. Patty and me went to bed. And later he woke me up and he gave me these pills to try and make it look like I was trying to kill myself. I didn't want to take them. I said, "Well, what if it doesn't go through?" And he goes, "Don't worry, it'll go through. I have a feeling Patty's going to do it tonight." Then he told me to go get the note and to go into the doghouse. Then I heard something that sounded like a gunshot. And I went into the doghouse like he told me to. And I was in there shaking. And then I heard two more of the same sound right after each other.
Where was David then?
Well, I know he wasn't in the house because I heard his car leave right before that.
How did you know it was him?
I could see over the fence. It was his car. Only Patty and the baby were in the house when the gun was fired.
We've got Brown for the first time. I've got him right here.
Okay, let me go over this again. Now, when she was 14, she confessed to the murder. Now, 4 years later, she's putting on Patty Bailey.
That's right.
This was 85.
Yeah, even then it didn't feel right.
All you got right now is the word of a juvenile offender doing heavy time. I'm gonna need more.
We got $1 million in life insurance, for crying out loud.
You have more on Patty Bailey than you do on Brown. Cinnamon's implicated her as the shooter.
Come on, we got him on conspiracy.
Right. What about murder with special circumstances?
I'm telling you, Tom, I'm right about this guy.
Okay. But I want airtight evidence on him before I go to the board. You don't want to get him to court and lose him because your homework's not done.
Okay, all right. Brown's best game is talk. How about we let him talk himself into prison?
How would you know how I am? You never come up to see me.
Honey, I'm trying, okay? You just have no idea how hard it is holding everything together here.
I'm really unhappy. I need somebody to talk to, and if you don't come up, I'm gonna have to find somebody else. Otherwise, I'll go crazy.
Wait a minute. What do you mean? What are you talking about? Who else would you talk to?
I get a visit this weekend, Daddy. Promise me you'll be here.
Yeah, I'll try, sweetheart. And unless I stop breathing or something in the meantime, I will be there, okay?
Okay.
All right, I love you, Cindy.
Yeah, I love you too.
Bye.
Hey, don't you change that station. I was watching that. Hey, you. Ooh, that's the guy. That's the guy that I like.
You're gonna have to lift up your shirt, Cinnamon.
Did you know that my father and Patty have a baby?
We know a lot about them, where they're living and everything.
That's better than me. My own father doesn't even let me know where he lives.
How's that feel, okay?
Can he feel this if he hugs me or something?
Just be careful with it, but try to act as normal as you can.
Are you sure I'm going to be protected from him?
If this makes it to court, you'll have all the protection any witness gets. Until then, no one will know about this.
He's here.
Okay, now, we want him to tell us who killed Linda and why it was done.
You're gonna be great.
Hi.
You know, you really had me going. You sounded very upset on the phone.
Well, I've been pretty emotional lately. I'm really confused.
Oh, God, it's hot.
We can go stand under the tree. They say that I'm never going to get out of here unless I tell the truth.
God, what is their problem? You're working hard. You graduated school. I mean, I know you're not giving anybody a hard time.
Yeah, but I want to tell the truth, Daddy. You've been lying to me.
Okay, well, okay, maybe if I was joking or something, okay? If I filched your popcorn or something.
They keep asking me about life insurance, and I don't know what to tell them.
Well, they're just, you know, trying to throw you off balance, that's all.
They said I did it for you. Do you have insurance on Linda?
It was part of the business. But, you know, you can't collect on somebody who's been murdered by a family member, okay? I mean, I can't even get insurance myself anymore.
Well, then why was Linda killed?
You know why Linda was killed? She wanted you to move back with your mom. She wanted you out of the house.
You're trying to make me crazy. I just need you to tell me the real reason. Why, Daddy?
Okay. Okay. Linda was heavily into drugs. Okay, she was in way over her head with the mob, and she wanted to get somebody to kill me.
Daddy!
It's the honest-to-God's truth, okay? I mean, you know that she wanted me dead. Linda was killed to prevent that. No, I didn't want it, okay? I told you guys, I didn't want any part of that.
Why are you doing this to me?
Look, the truth isn't going to help you now, okay? It's not going to do you any good. It's just going to get a whole lot of other people in trouble. You know, anybody that had knowledge ahead of time would have to be convicted. Now, instead of one person being punished, everybody would have to be punished. Now, do you see any reason for everybody's life to be ruined? I mean, for me to die? Is that what you want?
I didn't do it. Why am I the one in jail?
If you didn't do it, then who did?
I wasn't even there. I was in the doghouse all drugged up when it happened.
Okay. Then what are you telling me? That Patty did it? Yeah, I mean, why didn't you tell me this before?
I was just doing what you told me to do. I always do what you tell me to do.
I know.
No, I feel so stupid because
Cindy.
I was so young and I loved you so much and I was gullible enough to do this for you.
Take it easy. You weren't gullible. You know, Grandpa would have done it if you guys didn't.
Grandpa wouldn't have done it. Grandpa loved Linda.
Well, you don't know Grandpa like you think you do.
I don't know anybody like I think I do.
Listen, I'm glad you told me. Now that you told me the truth, I can do something about it. Okay, but in the meantime, you better just stick to your story, all right? Cindy. Cinnamon.
So,
What?
do you think this will help my case?
Cinnamon, I can't make any promises to you.
I tried.
I didn't hear him say he put you and Patty up to it.
So what are you saying, that I did all this for nothing?
No, not for nothing. He knew about it. But if Patty pulled the trigger, we have to get her up here, too.
So you want me to do this again?
I'm sorry, Cinnamon. That's just the way it has to be.
I don't understand why she wants to see me now. She never wanted to see me before.
She's really cracking, okay? I don't think she can handle it.
I feel so bad for her.
And the best thing you can do is just go along with her, okay? You know, with anything that she says.
I wish we could just get her out.
And then if it gets too bad, tell her that you'll take her place in jail.
How can I do that? I have a baby to take care of.
You won't have to do it, but we have to keep her happy, right? Until I can think of some other way. Come on, I thought you said you wanted her home again.
I do.
Well, okay, then just do what I say. Just go along with her.
All visitors must clear security before entering. All visitors must clear security before entering.
Good. Trisha! Hi. How you doing? I got the tape.
Hi, honey.
How you doing?
You look good.
Where's your baby?
With Donna.
I bet she's cute. You got a picture of her?
Yeah, she's got a picture. Go ahead, show it. Here, give me this.
She looks like you, Daddy.
All babies look alike.
Who's the father, then?
Well, it's this guy named Doug. You know, but Patty doesn't like to talk about it, you know, because he kind of split on her.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Hey, Patty, why don't you take this and grab that table over there, okay, before somebody else does? Okay, go ahead. I cannot tell you how afraid I have been the last couple of weeks after what you told me about Patty.
Come on, you guys. This teacher's gonna get cold.
So what's it gonna be? Cheese or pepperoni? Piece of cheese.
Did Daddy tell you what we discussed last visit?
Yeah. Patty and I worked it out, and she's gonna take your place. Huh?
Yeah. I love David. I would do anything in the world for him.
And we both love you. We just love you to death. But you have to keep doing what you've been doing, okay? You don't remember anything.
That's your solution for everything.
Look, come on. Nobody believes that you are capable of doing any of this. Come on, you're too lovable and funny and cute like me.
Well, I'm not capable of it.
I'll have to make something up. They're gonna ask me why she took the pills.
Well, you gave them to her.
She didn't give them to me.
However you want to do it.
Why can't we just tell the truth?
Well, the truth is none of us really remembers a lot.
All I remember is sitting on the bed holding Amber.
So you're saying you didn't shoot the gun, right?
I know I didn't.
Well, do you know who did?
How can I? I didn't see it happen.
I can't believe this.
Don't you remember what Daddy told me to do with the note?
Only from what I read in the newspaper.
Why are you doing this to me? You told me to get the note, then you told me to get rid of the ones that I practiced with. You made me take the pills. Weren't you there? I mean, the lies and the stuff, it's starting to drive me crazy. What are you guys trying to make me look like I was in on this alone?
Wait a minute. Don't you remember me leaving the house? Don't you remember me saying, if somebody's gonna kill me, let them go ahead and try?
That's not what happened. We were in your room and we were getting ready for bed and he came in and told us to come out to the living room.
Yeah?
Girls, we have to do it tonight. I gotta talk to you. We have to do it tonight. Isn't that what he said?
I don't know.
Why won't you help me? I didn't do it.
Okay. You were the one that heard them plotting against me, right? Okay. So Patty was the one that came up with the plan to keep me from being killed.
I'll make up whatever you want. But it has to be right. I have to cover for you and for him and for everyone.
All I want is for Patty to tell the truth, that's all.
There is no truth, Cindy.
Visiting hours are over. All visitors must
If Patty did this, she deserves to be in here, not you.
hours are over.
Just give me a little extra time so I can work out the details, okay? Okay. I love you.
Can you believe this guy?
So what do you think? Have we got enough for conspiracy or what?
How do I know? Nobody in his family can talk straight. They all talk in circles.
I want to tell you one thing. You put that little girl on the stand, and you let her tell her story, any jury in the world will convict him.
Yeah, but we gotta get him into court first.
Right. So what are you gonna do?
I say we go for it. Let's give it to the DA.
Really want me to go to jail? Am I really supposed to take
Realize
the
that the plan won't work. She will think about it and realize the plan won't work.
No, David, no, I am not so sure. Well, what if she goes to the authorities? Well, what if she does?
Patty, I have worked hard for this family to have more than you or I had as a child. Patty, listen. Now, I swear to God, if I have to go to jail, I will be a dead man, okay? And these kids, they'll be orphans. Is that what you want? Look, if it comes down to it, it will be up to you to do the right thing.
Me?
Yes.
Why me?
It won't happen.
What if it does, David? David, I can't go to jail! I cannot go to jail, David! David, I can't go to jail! David, I can't go to jail! I'm a mom!
Oh, no, stop it.
What's the matter?
Oh, they were calling me.
Who?
I don't know. I don't know. Voices.
Everything's gonna be all right. Whatever it is, it's gonna be all right, okay? Come on. I'll watch you. You sleep, okay?
Here's Mr. Puppy. Hi, Mr. Puppy.
Going through our garbage. They're all over the front yard. Come on. Come on.
Open up, please. Open up.
David Arnold Brown?
Yes.
Is this Patricia Ann Bailey?
Yes. What is this about, please?
I'm Frank Carruthers, investigator for the DA's office. You're gonna have to get dressed. You're both under arrest. for the murder of Linda Bailey Brown.
Hi. They've been arrested. Listen, you did the right thing. Huh? Look at me. Look at me. You confronted your crime. All right? Okay.
And you're telling me you're not having a sexual relationship with David Brown?
That's right.
Then who's the father of your baby?
A boy named Doug.
Doug, huh? Where'd you sleep last night?
I slept where I always sleep, in the nursery with the baby.
You're lying to us, Patty.
I'm not lying.
I'm amazed that you would believe that I could think up something as stupid as this. I mean, if I was going to stage something, okay, I would stage something a lot more sophisticated.
You've discussed it with Cinnamon, haven't you? Your involvement.
No, I never did. I hardly even see her.
You don't remember discussing notes or medications or that type of thing?
No.
Let's talk about the policy you took out on Linda a month before she died.
That can't be right. We took out some policies when she was pregnant, but we both had insurance.
Just stop. Stop right now. We have copies of the policies.
Okay, I had to have policies to protect my business. But, I mean, my process for retrieving lost data is extremely valuable.
Liberty Life, February 21st, 1985, $200,000. Straight Life, $200,000 accidental death. National Life, total of $200,000. New York Life, $200,000. Capital Life, $350,000. All of these are on Linda. There's no insurance on you.
If you know as much about me as you say you know, okay, then you know about my investments. I mean, I never needed money, okay? Patty was the one that came up with the plan to keep me from getting killed, okay?
I'll make up whatever you want, but it has to be right. I have to cover for you and for him and for everyone.
You say you didn't talk to Cinnamon about the murder. What were you talking about?
I don't know.
Yes or no, are you the one who pulled the trigger? Did you kill Linda?
No, absolutely not. I could never hurt anyone, okay? Linda was the most important thing in my life.
You talk about a conspiracy, about how Linda was going to kill you. You talk about how Patty and Cinnamon loved you so much that they would kill Linda first.
I told them, okay? I told them that I didn't want them to do it. I mean, I've survived worse. If Linda wanted to have me killed, then it was my time to go.
You talk about planning Linda's killing. Cinnamon doesn't say it. You say it.
You know, we're going to play this entire tape for the jury.
Well, you know, you're going to have to get me a lawyer if you're going to be that way.
You told Cinnamon to say she did it because she would get less time. It's on tape. When was the first time you told her that? At the house or at the hospital? Come on, David!
Okay. I'm thinking, okay? I think it was at the hospital. I'm not completely sure.
Who did you think killed Linda?
Cinnamon was so incoherent, you know.
You went to your 14-year-old daughter who's in the hospital and told her to admit to murder. Who the hell were you protecting?
Patty. I'm protecting Patty, okay?
It's okay. I mean, I don't even know why I was arrested. I didn't do anything. This is not going to work. I mean, my health is not going to take this. I'm not kidding. I told you. I'm probably gonna get sick, okay?
Got David and Patty on conspiracy to commit murder. They're in jail. Now, why do you want to get involved in this?
David told you to come down here and tell us this stuff, didn't he?
No! I came down here to make sure that Amber was all right.
Then why are you telling us all this weird stuff about intruders killing Linda?
That's what they told me. They said that it was somebody from Patty's family.
Donna, don't you realize you're getting yourself in deeper and deeper?
If you're lying to protect him, you could go to jail.
I didn't do anything.
What you're doing right now is very serious. You're aiding and abetting a murder.
I told you. I came down here to make sure that Amber was okay. I'm the nanny. David says that I'm supposed to be in charge of her.
Amber's taken care of. She's with her grandparents.
David says it was you in his bed last night, not Patty. Was he telling the truth?
Patty? Why would Patty be in his bed?
We've got it on tape. That she loves David and always will.
I thought he hated her. He said he loved me.
I told her that I didn't think Linda was gonna hurt me. I mean, she loved me. I didn't find any of this believable.
Why would you live with a woman who you thought had killed your wife?
Patty has a lot of problems. And I'm afraid of her. I mean, I have been afraid of her for 3.5 years.
We have a dilemma. Everybody's pointing to you. If I'm going to help you, you have to tell me the truth. Were you part of the plan to kill Linda?
I don't even remember that there was a plan.
Well, you have a tough road ahead of you. The DA's pulled your case from juvenile court.
What do you mean?
You were 17. In a murder case, they have the option to try you as an adult.
I don't understand.
They think you killed your sister. They think you lived with her husband on the insurance money. As a juvenile, you're out when you're 25. As an adult, you could be in jail for the rest of your life.
For the rest of my life?
You're in very serious trouble.
Hey, somebody call
What are you going for?
Murder with special circumstances.
On what grounds?
Monetary gain. $1 million in life insurance.
The indictment doesn't state who the shooter is.
We have a strong belief who that person is.
You gonna give us a clue?
Nope. Excuse me?
You going for the death penalty? What about Cinnamon?
Cinnamon Brown is a very brave little girl, in my opinion.
Patty, I know things look bleak to you right now, but you have a good reason to go on. Now, you need to help yourself if you want to help your daughter. But there is one good thing.
What?
I've managed to separate your case from David's.
Why?
Look, the first thing is the preliminary hearing where there's no jury. The judge decides the merit of the evidence. But if this thing goes to trial, I don't want the jury to look across the room and see you sitting next to David Brown.
I love envy not. Love vaunteth that not itself. Love never faileth. And now abideth faith, hope, love. These three, but the greatest of these is love.
Hey, David, man, look. You're in the paper again.
I told you, Charlie, those are all lies, okay? The real truth's gonna come out. Just watch for it, okay?
When you get up on that stand, all you have to do is answer truthfully to the best of your ability.
What if I can't remember everything?
If you can't remember, say you can't remember. If you don't tell the absolute truth from here on out, David's lawyer will catch it. And things will be a lot worse than they already are.
Cinnamon, you say you were outside and you heard 3 shots.
Mm-hmm.
And how did you know that Linda was shot twice?
Cinnamon?
Well, most of what I said was true.
Okay. What did you lie about?
I lied about the part where I said I didn't shoot her.
Where the hell does this put us?
The defense will have us for lunch. Cinnamon's changed her story 4 times.
I believe Cinnamon. I wanted to believe her.
Patty Bailey has to testify. She's the only one who can corroborate Cinnamon's story.
Great. How many more versions of this story can there be?
Cinnamon confessed that she shot Linda.
What did she say?
Look, Patty, we know that you were in on this. And we also know that David was behind it. He's the one most responsible for your sister's death.
Cinnamon pulled the trigger, but that doesn't change anything for you and David. The charge is still conspiracy. And you can make things go a lot easier if you testify against him.
It can only help you.
I can't do that.
The only thing David's doing for you is hurting you.
I can't.
Why not?
Because I'm married to him.
When?
Law doesn't say you can't testify against him.
But it also doesn't mean that you have to.
Unless you want him to get away with murder.
Ooh, is this for real? I want to know that guy.
What, are you kidding? That's Al Stutz. You don't want to know him.
Why not?
She don't want him as a friend, that's why.
I do.
David.
Hey, hi. I'm David Brown.
That's supposed to mean something to me.
Well, I'm looking for protection, okay? You know, like a bodyguard. No, seriously, I have had a number of threats against my life.
Yeah, right.
No, wait a minute. I'm not kidding. Wait, look. Hey, I take care of people, okay? I take care of people. You take care of me, and I can pay your bills while you're on the inside.
Look, I'm a professional. That means I'm expensive.
Good. Because I don't buy anything but the best.
Now is the time to do the right thing.
Patricia Bailey.
Howard's had a heart attack. He's in the hospital.
Is he gonna be all right?
He needs David to come home. We all need him. Amber? There you are. May I help you?
I'm here to see Patty Bailey. Letter from David. What does it say?
Dear Patty, it's almost my birthday, and the one thing I want is a letter from you. Do you and the girls think you can get along fine with me gone? I am seriously concerned for you guys, and I am not going to last much longer. I need to know. I should send him a card at least.
I don't want you to write to him.
But the whole family's falling apart. I just found out Howard's in the hospital.
What?
Yolanda said he collapsed with a heart attack.
What are you talking about? I just saw him in the lobby. He's not in the hospital.
That's what she said.
Well, I wouldn't bet he could run a marathon, but he looked healthy enough.
I do not want my baby with those people. Will you call my sister-in-law Mary and see if she can take care of her?
You know who's behind this.
I can guess.
He shows his love for you by letting you pay for his crime. What kind of a man is that?
He says he'll die in jail.
Don't you see? He plays on you. He plays on Cinnamon. He gets out of here, he plays on someone else. Maybe Amber or your own daughter. Those little girls.
But how could he do that? He was the first person to buy me real clothes from a store. And he brought us Christmas trees and turkeys at Thanksgiving.
Look what he did to Linda. Look what he made you do to Linda.
I did not want Linda to die. Linda was my sister. My mother. I loved Linda.
Will you testify against him? It's the only way to keep him from doing this to someone else.
Yes. I will testify.
We got a lot of
The preliminary hearing begins today for wealthy computer entrepreneur David Brown. Brown is accused of masterminding a bizarre plot to have his 14-year-old daughter kill his wife.
All rise. This court is now in session. Be seated. Raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
State your name for the record.
Cinnamon Darlene Brown.
Be seated, please.
Cinnamon, where have you been living for the past 3.5 years?
Your Honor, defense makes a motion to have all potential witnesses be removed from the courtroom, please.
Who is Mr. Baruch referring to, Your Honor?
I see Sandra Eden right here among the spectators.
Miss Eden, I am afraid that you will be excluded during these proceedings. Please go on, Mr. Stanfield.
Okay, Cinnamon, where have you been living?
At Ventura School?
Is that the California Youth Authority?
Yes.
Why are you there?
For murder?
She's gonna have to speak up. I can't hear, my client can't hear.
Miss Brown, would you kindly speak a little louder?
For murder.
Look, I still can't hear her. Sorry.
Miss Brown.
For murder?
At some point before March 19th, 1985, did you become aware of some unusual circumstances surrounding Linda, your dad's wife?
Yes.
How long before March 19th, 1985, did you become aware of this unusual circumstance?
About 6.5 to 7 months.
Mm-hmm. Well, now, at that point in time, did you have a conversation with your father and Patty about Linda?
Yes, I did.
No. I told you already. Yes, I did. Leave me alone. Come on. No. No.
Hey, Patty, what are you doing in there?
Patty, where you been? We could die of thirst in here.
I just heard Linda on the phone.
Hey, I thought you were getting the strings.
She's talking about it.
Oh, get him. What do you want?
No, Cindy. Better not.
Hey, what's going on?
It's nothing to worry about.
I'm gonna run to the store to get some bread. Will you keep your eyes on the baby for me?
No, you watch the baby. I'll go.
All right, then why don't you take the girls with you? Then they'll be cooped up in here all day.
See? She wants to be alone so she can plan it out some more.
Hush.
I'm scared.
Hush.
Hey, what's going on? Why is everything kept a secret from me?
I don't want to talk about it in the house, okay? Cindy, it's not that we're trying to keep a secret from you, okay? It's just that there are some things that you're too young to know about.
Well, she's only a couple years older than me. How come she gets to know and I don't?
Okay, but you have to promise not to tell anyone, right? Ever.
I wouldn't tell.
Patty, could you explain?
Linda's planning on killing David.
Oh, yeah, sure. Is that what you heard on the phone?
No, it's true. She wants to take over his business.
Oh, that's stupid. Patty's just trying to get attention.
That's what I thought too, but I swear, Linda has always been after my money. I mean, it is all she thinks about. I built the business, and now she wants to take it away from me.
It's true.
I'm gonna have to go into hiding or something.
Where?
I don't know. You know, out of state, I guess.
That means I'm gonna have to change schools again.
No, you guys can't go with me. I mean, I'm on the run. I may have to I may have to leave the country.
What?
Yeah. You're gonna have to go back and live with your moms.
Cinnamon, did you love your dad?
Yes, I loved him.
Cinnamon, Did your dad ever offer another alternative to his leaving?
Yes.
I'm so scared. I don't know what else to do.
You can't do that. He was trying to kill himself.
My nerves are a mess. I can't even eat what she cooks me. What if she poisons my food?
Why don't you just divorce her?
That'll really stop her. I don't know what else to do, okay? The only... Unless we kill her first.
What do you mean?
I mean, that's the only way I can think to keep this family together.
Did you believe your father when he told you that?
At first, no. But then he began to talk about it more often, and I knew he was serious. And I believed him.
Did these conversations involve specific ideas about how to kill Linda?
Yes.
I have much time left. She tries to make everything look so normal, but I know she's gonna do it soon. I'm afraid to sleep at night, you know? I gotta keep an eye on her every second.
Why don't we just paralyze her?
That's a dumb idea. How are we supposed to do that?
I don't know. Could run over with the car. She couldn't hurt David then.
That won't work.
Hey, I saw a movie once where they threw a hairdryer into someone's bathtub. What is so funny? It's not as bad as your stupid idea.
Linda never takes a bath. No, I mean, she always takes a shower.
Hey, I know. What if we just open the door to the van a little bit and then push her out onto the freeway?
When?
Right now, on the way home.
I don't think that's such a good idea. Somebody might see us.
Yeah, if I get hit by a car or something.
Oh,
Talk about it later. Cindy, could you help Linda, please?
Did your father ever say who should kill Linda?
One of us girls. Mostly it was directed towards me.
Cindy, it makes perfect sense. You're the only one that could do it.
I like horror movies and that kind of stuff, but I don't think I could do something like that.
You've always been stronger than me. I'm the one that doesn't have stomach for stuff like that.
Yeah, but they'd put me in jail.
No, that's just it. They wouldn't. See, we'd fix it so it looked like you flipped out or something.
How?
Like if you tried to commit suicide. They'd make you see a shrink, and in a week you'd be home.
I don't know. I don't think I could do something like that.
I thought you loved me, Cindy.
I do love you.
You were the youngest. You're the only one that wouldn't get in trouble.
Hi. What's the matter with you two? You look so serious.
Once you started to believe your father, did you want to help him out?
Yes.
Why?
Because I loved him and I didn't want anything to happen to him.
Look, she's going to have to speak up. I can hardly hear her, Your Honor.
I don't like my father staring at me.
Oh, she doesn't like her father staring at her. All right, fine. David, would you put your head down on the table, please? Don't look at the witness, please. Now can we have some testimony?
This is inflammatory, Your Honor. Mr. Baruch is clearly playing to the press.
Mr. Baruch, you are out of order. Proceed, Mr. Stanfield.
Cinnamon, let me ask you one question. Did you, on the night of March the 19th, 1985, take a gun and shoot Linda?
Yes, I did.
Come on, girls. Come on, get up.
What is it?
Gotta get up. It's gotta be done tonight. No, don't take them yet. I have to give them to you. I have to give them all to you. There, use those. Just look like you don't know what you're doing. Wait, Cinny, wait. There. Cinny. Here, take some more.
Too many, I can't swallow them all.
It has to look like you're sorry for what you've done. Got it? Come on. Okay, you go to Patty's room and do what she tells you, all right? Stop. I love you, Cindy. Remember, 2 shots and I expect it done when I get back. If you don't, I am a dead man. I love you.
You heard what he said. It's okay.
Oh, you're such a good dog. Yeah. You're so good. Oh, man. Oh, no. You stay here, okay?
Do you still love your father?
Yes.
Are these the pills your father had you take?
Yes.
If your father told you to jump off a cliff, would you do it?
No, I would want to know why he'd want me to.
Oh, but you thought it was reasonable to kill Linda, hmm?
I thought it was necessary.
Were you afraid of your father before Linda's death?
I was afraid of him leaving me.
And that was more important than a human life? A human life?
No, I look at things differently now. He was security to me.
Well, if he was security, why are you so intimidated by him now, huh?
Looking at him sitting there staring at me just reminds me of his power, and that hurts.
Well, is this hurt so great that you want him away from you forever?
No, I just don't want to see him anymore.
Are you testifying against him so you'll never have to see him again?
No!
Raise your right hand, please. Do you solemnly swear to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
State your name for the record.
Patricia Ann Bailey.
Be seated.
Betty, can you tell us how old you were when you first met David Brown?
I was about 5 or 6.
Hey, Patty, have you had your breakfast? Cindy and I are about to have ours. You want to join us? Okay. Come on in. Hey, you could help. You could set the table. There you go.
Cindy and I are gonna go to Disneyland today, aren't we? Yes.
She's a big girl, isn't she?
Hey,
Want to show her how we do cinnamon kisses? Patty, come here. Come here. This is how we do cinnamon kisses. Now, the idea is to do it until somebody giggles. Okay? Watch. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh, want to try it? Okay.
Again.
Do it again. Come on, Patty. One more time. Girl.
At the time you first met David Brown, did he appear to have a relationship with your sister?
I wasn't sure.
But at some point in time, to your knowledge, did your sister and David Brown become husband and wife?
Yes.
And at some point in time, did you go live with them?
Yes.
How old were you then?
11 or 12.
Could you tell us why you went to live with them?
I was having trouble at home.
What was your home life like?
We didn't have much money. We were lucky to have food on the table.
Did your mother have problems?
My mother was an alcoholic.
Was there a father at home?
No. He left when I was a year old.
At the time you were 11 or 12, how did you view David Brown?
As my father.
At some point in time, did the way you looked at David change from a father image to something else?
Yes. He said someday we'd be married. He told me that all the time.
At some point in time, did you observe what you considered to be a marked difference in David's feelings toward Linda?
Yes.
How old were you at that time?
15.
Why do you think his feelings had changed?
He wasn't the same affectionate person to her. He said she was moody, and that she wasn't the same person he knew when they first met.
Anything else?
He was scared of her. He thought Linda wanted him dead. And he said it would be best if we killed her before she got a chance to kill him.
Did he ever ask you to kill Linda?
Yes.
Approximately how long before the killing did he say this?
2 years.
Were there other times he asked you to kill Linda?
Yes.
More than once?
Several times.
When was the last time?
A few weeks before the murder. Can't do it. Don't make me do it. She's my sister.
You have to prove to me that you love me.
Patty, One final question. Did you take part in the murder of Linda with David and Cinnamon?
Yes.
First thing I'm gonna do when I get out of here. Let's give me a beer. A big greasy pizza. Here! Anchovies.
I need you to take care of some business for me on the outside. If you do this for me, Al, I'll get you that Harley you've been talking about.
What is it?
Ever killed anybody?
Hi.
Hi. I never thought Patty would take my side in anything.
Maybe she's not as different from you as you thought.
You don't know her. She was never like me.
See, that's where you're wrong. She's his victim, too.
Yeah, but she lived in the big house with him. She married him.
Maybe. But is she any better off than you?
You were in love with David, right?
I thought I was.
And isn't it true that after the murder, you told the police that you had had no sexual contact with David?
Yes.
And after your arrest, you told Mr. Carruthers the same thing, did you not?
Yes, but...
So isn't it true that you lied on both occasions?
I told them he was like a father. That was true.
Well, am I mistaken? Or did you not say in direct questioning in this court that you had had physical contact with David Brown?
Yes.
Then you lied to the police.
Yes.
What kind of physical contact did you have?
I don't know how to explain it.
Well, there's all kinds of physical contact. All right, there's kissing, there's touching, there's fondling.
Touching.
Touching. Could you be more specific?
I don't know. Everything.
Intercourse?
Yes.
Okay, when did this sexual contact with David begin?
Hey, Patty. Think about me today? I thought about you. See? Welcome. Come on, I'll give you a ride home.
But I have my bike.
I know, but traffic is really bad now, and I don't want you to get hurt, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Do you like that heart I gave you?
Yes.
It's okay, Patty. This is the way you become a woman. You want to become a woman, don't you?
Patty! Patty!
Daddy! Why are you so late? I thought I told you I needed your help after school.
And I take it that you didn't object to this physical contact.
I didn't know any different.
You didn't think that it was wrong?
I don't know. I thought it was normal.
You thought that it was a normal part of growing up? A normal part of growing up to have sex with a man who is 15 years older than you? Huh?
David said it was right.
I'm getting out tomorrow.
Okay. Now you prepared to do what we talked about?
What about the money?
Don't worry, I'll get somebody to drop you the 20 grand. Okay, now I want you to burn the guest house and the motorhome first, okay? Because it's got to look like I'm a target. Then you take out the cops and Patty Bailey.
You got it, Fat Bull.
Okay. In the case of Patty, though, could you make it look like it's, you know, self-inflicted?
This is a professional job. You get it any way you want it.
Oh, great, man. I don't know what I'm going to do without you in here, man.
It's going to be a piece of cake. I'll take care of Stanfield and Carruthers personally, and then I'll come back and see what I can do about springing you.
Great. You're the greatest. I'm depending on you, you know.
You can count on me.
I love you.
I love you, too.
Okay.
Isn't that true? Linda wanted you out of the house. She wanted you back with your mother.
Maybe once.
Why didn't you go?
Because David said if I left that he would divorce her.
How did it make you feel when David had sex with Linda?
Objection. Relevance.
Overruled.
How did it make you feel?
Glad that she did it, not me.
Isn't it possible that you had some reason of your own to kill Linda so that you and David could be together?
No, I wanted to keep the family together.
You had no reason of your own.
I want to pay for my crime, but I don't want to take all the responsibility alone.
Isn't it true that you made up this story about Linda wanting to kill David?
No.
Isn't it true that you were just trying to fan the flames?
No.
Did you ever hear Linda say that she was going to kill David?
Look, David was always telling us that she was talking about it, so I just assumed that's what she was saying.
You were making it up then. You are making it up now. All you want to do is put all the responsibility right here on David's shoulders.
No, that's not true.
No more questions, Your Honor. No further questions.
During all the time you lived with David, during the planning and execution of the murder, and afterwards, did you ever consider going back to your mother?
No. I knew no other way to live except for his.
Patty, have you ever thought about where you would go if he died?
I don't have anywhere to go.
Yeah, it's done. You should have been there.
Where do you want the Harley delivered?
I didn't have time to give him any last words. It was just pow, pow, 2 plugs to the back of the head.
Ah.
Patty's next.
Man, that takes care of a couple of my big problems. What can I say, man? I love you, you know? You are the greatest. This is great.
David Brown, visitor.
Okay, I gotta go, man. They're on me again, okay? I'll call you later. Great. I love you, man. I love you.
Just a minute, Mr. Brown. A couple of your big problems have just come back to haunt you.
We have something for you. Another warrant. Solicitation to commit murder, conspiracy to commit murder, solicitation and conspiracy to commit arson.
You know that little sleazeball you hang out with? Arcus? He's a snitch. He turned you in. And your other pal, Stutz? He decided to save his own skin. Looks like he picked the wrong friends.
Stutz was wearing a wire. You have 31 tape-recorded conversations between the two of you that ought to cinch it.
I got you, Brown. You're mine.
I can see why David would want to kill me. But why the DAs?
He figured it would slow his case down if a new prosecutor had to be brought up to speed.
He's crazy.
He is. You think you can break from him now?
I have these terrible nightmares. He comes after me with a knife and he tries to kill the children.
Maybe those children are you. He took your childhood away.
So, what's gonna happen now?
Well, the DA's recommended that your case be sent back to juvenile court.
No, I mean, what's gonna happen with David?
The judge has bound him over for trial. A jury will decide what happens to him.
I guess I should be glad about that.
I just want you to remember one thing. Up until now, you've lived in a universe of one. David Brown had all the answers. He had all the wealth and power. You didn't exist except for the way he created you. Up until now.
Hey. I got something I want you to see.
What you need to do.
You don't understand. He gave me pills. He wanted me to die. He tried to kill me, too. He can't love anybody. He can't even love me. He just doesn't even know how to love me.
Hi. Hi. I didn't know what you thought of me. Patty?
instead of you. What do you mean, Donna? David tried to turn me against you. He got me thinking you were an evil person. He even tried to talk me into killing you. When? Just before the arrest. I think he had an insurance policy out on you, too.
Will the attorneys approach the bench? Patricia, you have been charged with the very serious crime of conspiracy to commit murder. How do you plead?
I plead guilty.
You understand that as a juvenile, the maximum sentence for your crime is 25 years to life.
Yes, I do.
Again, I ask you how you plead.
I plead guilty.
So be it. Patricia Bailey, you are sentenced to 25 years to life. You will receive all of the psychiatric assistance that the law will allow. Jurisdiction of juvenile court will conclude on your 25th birthday. This court is adjourned.
Mr. Brown, you're a scary person. That's the best way I can put it. Take Charlie Manson, he looks crazy. You look saner than your defense attorney. I have seen it all, but I don't know. To get your own daughter to kill your wife, to get a young girl to assist in taking the life of her own sister, that makes Charlie Manson look like a piker. There is no doubt in my mind that you, despite your normal, pleasant personality, are just a master manipulator. You have no regard for your family. I have a letter here from your daughter. She says, "I love you, Daddy. I always will. I never want to forget the good times we shared." And you, Mr. Brown, you say here that she's more dangerous than you are? What am I supposed to think? The circumstances of this case are unbelievable. I have no choice but to sentence you to life without possibility of parole. This court is adjourned.
Those girls were always jealous of Linda. They planned this whole thing. Right? And they were the ones that wanted to see her dead, not me. A speeding ticket. That's the only time I've ever broken the law. The only time in my life was a speeding ticket.
Congratulations, Tom. Eat up.
Guess you'll be getting out soon.
Yeah, well, I've seen enough of this place.
It's not so bad.
You didn't have to grow up in here.
I'm freer now than I ever was with him. I'm getting a divorce.
Did he really do those things to you?
Yes. Cinnamon, he is an evil man.
I know. But he's still my father. And I can't change that.
I'm glad you told.
Yeah, well, all I want right now is to get out of here.
Well, the one thing I really want, I can't have.
What?
I can't bring Linda back.
I know. Well, I gotta go.
Yeah, okay. See ya.
Yeah, see ya.